people, que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Now, people, straight out of the files of WTF, what the you know what else. A police corporal, Mr. Spence, he was in trouble with the law before. He was charged with jumping over the fence of a woman, pretty much him RAPE a woman. However, it seems as if him bust the case, whether it be by technicality or through the courts of law. He was supposed to come back to the P0L station, sign up, resume his duty as a P0L today. However, Mr. Spence and the next individual thought that it was a very bright idea not to show up for work, not to sign and resume for duty. They decided that they want to go to Megamart pan Waterloo, grab a lady bag with her purse, undisclosed amount of money, take for himself. However, people, it seems as if the eyes in the sky, specifically Jamaica Eye, was watching. They trailed him, tracked him down, and hold him. People, this is the video. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece. Now, people, like I said, don't know if there's something in the air, don't know if there's something in the water, don't know if we can blame this one on the Big C situation. This is one of those situations that is inconceivable. Beyond rational, we can't understand why he would do something like that. Is it coincidental that the same day he was to resume his duty as a P0L officer, even after he was charged for some serious crime, jump over people fence? Is this the Lord working in mysterious ways? And no, say, listen, this youth is a loose cannon. This youth is not supposed to be any sorts of P0L. And people, what is even more mind-boggling is that based on the information from the P0L report, it is said that this robbery was committed with an illegal firearm. However, here is the thing though. It does not matter if this firepiece was legal. Once it was used in the commission of a robbery, something illegal, it automatically become illegal. So therefore, illegal firepiece, whichever way you want to take it. Now, people, we know that criminals are out there doing some outlandish stuff. However, when we hear of a P0L that was charged for jump over somebody's fence, the same day he was to resume, it tells us that you have some people in the JCF that don't have the temperament, don't have the quality, the characteristics to be P0L. However, for some strange reason, they end up in the JCF and pretty much give the JCF a next black eye, which it does not need right now. They need to do damage control, point blank and period. However, the good thing is that at least them catch him in the commission. So therefore, them know say this man don't qualify. If they had any sorts of doubts before, now them know without a shadow of a doubt. Point blank and period. Now, people, continuing on the theme of our most esteemed Jamaican. This time a Jamaican, 18-year-old living in Antigua. His name is Mr. Tyrese Ogilvy. Mr. Tyrese Ogilvy went to court the other day. He was charged for breaking and entering, thieving, broken into a shop, a phone repair shop, in the capital of Antigua, St. John. Based on the information from the P0L, he used a hammer, a crowbar, broken at the people in place. When he went into the store, he stole in excess of $40,000 worth of items. Phone case, phone cover, phone screen, phone, iPhone, you name it. Him take everything him can see. However, people, here is the part that gets very tricky. About a week later, the owner of said store got some information that, listen, somebody on Facebook, on social media, sell a phone screen that look like a phone screen that you might have. So therefore, what he did, the owner of the store, he made arrangements with Mr. Tyrese Ogilvy, 18-year-old Jamaican living in Antigua. They met at the store, the same store in which he broke into with the crowbar and also the hammer. When he was there, the owner called the P0L. The P0L come, find him with the phone screen that he was selling, that he was advertising on Facebook, that he actually stole from the same store that he was trying to sell back to the owner. What made the situation even worse? The P0L went to his house. When they went to his house and entered with a warrant, they found a whole lot of phones, a whole bunch of screen, a whole bunch of cases, a whole bunch of accessories. People, when them do the inventory of what was thief, pretty much he had most of the stuff in his possession at his house. Now, people, when we talk about dumb and dumberer, this is the description right here. First thing first, robbery for dummies 101. You rob some people place. You broke into them place, you thief the stuff, and then you decide you want to fence it off on social media, Facebook, where they can check the region and see whoever sell any sort of phone or phone accessory. Common sense, if he had it, should have told him that, listen, you are going to get yourself in a whole bunch of trouble. However, we realize that this youth, he might not be as righted as we would hope. Definitely not. However, what made it worse, he also had the rest of evidence. Evidence in his house. People, if this is not damning allegations, if this is not a prison move, I don't know what else is. And to make it worse for his situation, better for the owner of this store, he actually went back to the same store in which he stole the stuff from to peddle or sell it back to the owner. People, if that is not dumb and dumberer, me no know what is. Point blank and period. Now, people, the next thing that is popping in the news, I've always told you that whenever people, assailants, go for their intended target, especially if that target is a criminal, a gunman, or a wanted man, usually when they spray the place, it is always innocent victims that get hit, that loses their life. Now, I am speaking about a very unfortunate event that occurred in a place called White Horse in Westmoreland, where 5 persons were conned up, including a female bartender. Out of those 5 persons, 3 persons went to the place of recovery, 2 persons did not make it. The persons that did not make it, that lost their life on the spot, Orlando Evans, 23-year-old. He is a construction worker, not a criminal. 34-year-old Winston Casanova. He is a tiler by trade. Now, people, based on information, it is said that a man who was out on condition of bail, he was to report to the P0L station at 9 o'clock every morning to make sure that he is keeping up with his condition of bail. However, while he was out walking close to a bar, a black car rolled up. 3 men alighted with all sorts of tall up, all sorts of handgun. Blaze up the place, run him down, and I tried GUN him down. He ran in the direction of the bar. While he ran in the direction of the bar, that is where 4 other persons, including himself, get caught up. Now people, like me say, after the smoke clear, 2 people, innocent people, will lose them life, had nothing to do with nothing. They were not the intended target. The intended target, he was hit. However, he lived. The bartender that was serving at the bar, in which the man he ran in the direction of the bar. The people sprayed the place. 4 other persons that had nothing to do with nothing end up get hit. Out of those 4, 2 out of 2 lose them life. 2 out of 4, sorry. So people, what this tells us is that the people will take him out pretty much probably friends turn enemy, friend enemy. They knew that he was out. Maybe they are the opposition. However, Spot Lion got some sorts of information, some sorts of intelligence. So therefore, them lay await him, them blaze up after him. However, they did not take it to the furthest extent. However, unfortunately, 4 other innocent people get caught up. Now people, how often are we going to see that persons that are charged for some very serious crimes are out, and then when them come out, they bring nothing but destruction. Other persons get hurt, other persons lose them life. However, these judges and these lawyers that seems as if they're in some sort of buddy club, however, finds it rational to let out known murderers on the street and people. We see that it is a recipe for disaster. So people, the moral of the story in all of this is that most of these shotters, they are very bad aim. However, when they go for the intended target, it is usually the innocent, the people that have nothing to do with nothing, that gets hit, loses their life 99.999% of the time. The criminals usually escape. If them get hurt, we are lucky. So people, at the end of the day, it only shows you that these people with their bad aim, these people with their indiscriminate act, when they go on any sorts of reprisal, usually it is the innocent people that usually lose them life. Point blank and period. Now people, like I've always said, thanks once again for checking out my video. I realize you have options. However, if you appreciate no sorts of beating around the bush, straight to the points, the facts, the videos, the voice note, the news, undiluted, straightforward, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bless up.